The first season of Guilty Gear Strive's DLC has ended, and with the next story mode coming soon, I figured it'd be a good idea to recap some characters so I don't get caught out again like when I chose not to talk about Happy Chaos in my last Guilty Gear video. In order to do this, I brought back Tyler.
Hello.
And Darkest.
Dude, what the heck is up?
I thought you were gonna say, what's a Guilty Gear? all knowledge about the last video is just completely wiped from the memory.
When the gear is guilty, I don't know, I never played the game.
It's like when a clock feels really bad about something. I think that's what you said first time when I asked what a Guilty Gear was. Anyway, this is gonna start out easy, having like some obvious characters that even Darkest should remember, and
Oh, don't you think that I'm gonna do good here, buddy? I'm here to embarrass you.
well, who's this guy?
That's a white screen.
That is a white
Oh
screen.
no! Okay, technical difficulties aside, Darkest, who's this guy?
I
Darkest,
know who
please.
This guy is.
That's
Darkest.
Prince Charming from Shrek.
Oh my lord.
He's a
You really
king,
thought
so
so?
you're close, but alright. Alright, I'm gonna be relying on Tyler a lot more than I thought for this.
That's not words I was ever expecting you to say, Connor.
This is Kai Kisk, the second king of whatever the hell that is.
First king.
I helped you.
Oh,
find
he was
that
the
out.
first king?
He's
My
first king.
mistake.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what? Good enough.
He was a king of Zerdonia or whatever.
Nope,
that is.
Illyria.
That's the one.
Close enough.
Close enough. Z, I's, they're basically like right next to each other in the alphabet. Anyway,
Exactly.
another character who's in Strive, but an older design.
Oh, that's...
You're
I'll let
pretty
Dark-
much just giving me freebies. That's my boy right there. That's the Dr. Faust.
Yes, sir.
I'm
God, I
upset
love
that
him.
you like knew Faust but not Kai, and I know why,
Yeah.
because you tried to play Faust, but also it still makes me sad.
Tried to play is an understatement. I pressed buttons erratically while laughing at him giving people haircuts.
That is a good. I mean, that's basically just how you play Faust.
It is how you play Faust.
All right.
Yeah, until he teleports above you and you have no idea where he is.
So the next character is not from Strive.
Oh no.
This one's slightly more obscure. Do either of you know who this friendly fellow is?
I have no clue. who
He
that
hasn't been
is.
playable since Double X. So it's been a while.
Darkest, you go first.
Yeah.
I
You got this.
I don't know, man.
I have no fucking clue who that is.
You don't
It's-
recognize my boy Zappa?
No, I don't recognize Zappa, not even a
Oh,
little
it's
bit actually.
This is Zappa. He was sort of relevant in the plot of Xrd a little bit.
Uh-huh.
His whole gimmick is that he's like possessed by like a ghost, and
Is
then
that the
His girlfriend?
yeah, I don't know what the relationship to the ghost is, but he's possessed by the ghost, and so he fights while possessed by a ghost. And then in Xrd, he got a job as like a paranormal like FBI
Investigator.
agent. But like it's like a bottom dollar, like this is where we put the worst people job. But like his like he made like a scale to like track paranormal activity, but coincidentally it also worked at tracking like the beer bombs from Xrd.
Oh right, I forgot about those.
Yeah. So like he was responsible at least a little bit for saving the day in Xrd.
What's up with the hearts?
You know. I'm surprised you
No.
don't question the weird gravity-defying like giant bracelets. And
I
who
was
this
just
is.
busy.
thing.
I was busy looking at the girl on his actual waist. Like, what's going? Like,
That's the ghost.
I get that he's possessed, but why is she like holding on to him like a body pillow?
I don't remember what their deal is. I'll
Is
be
that
honest.
what possession ghosts do?
I know I didn't talk about Zappa much last time, so I didn't expect you guys to know this one, but I
That's pretty
did
cool,
talk
though.
about this character.
Oh, dude, I remember this fucking character. Sorry if I cannot cuss. by the
You're
way.
already a step ahead of most people who've played Guilty Gear then.
I remember talking about this character, and I only remember it because, you know, cool design. You know, that's what I was saying.
Oh my god, I just looked back up on my screen. Oh my god, I know who that is.
You do? Who is it?
It's Asphalt, or that's
Nope.
No, it's
It's
one
not
of the-
Asphalt.
No, it's Ram's sister.
It
Or not
is.
sister,
It is.
but
Not the one that she actually cares
Valentine.
about. Though.
She's a Valentine.
She is just Valentine.
Oh, her name is
name
just
brand
Valentine?
Valentine.
I'm the best.
She was the first one that was in Guilty Gear 2.
What's the thing behind
I mean, you got
her
there.
again?
All right. She's probably never coming back though, because like they've kind of strayed away from her like plot line over time because Guilty Gear 2 wasn't very like popular. So like the next character is obviously going to be like more likely to make another appearance. And, oh, I forgot to write this guy down. Never mind. I was leading into a joke segue, but Tyler knows who this is.
Yeah, he's my boy. He's the third king. I can't remember his name.
King.
Wait, Leo's the third king?
Leo's third.
Oh. He's
the second. Wait, no. Maybe this is...
No, because he's the current king. Leo was the second.
Well, they're all three kings at the same time.
Well, I don't care about their label.
It doesn't matter. They're all three kings.
Yeah,
you remember our boy Daryl?
Daryl, I love Daryl. He
on the plus side.
Chaos. He's so cool.
He's extremely relevant in Strive story mode.
He's got hella drip. I'm gonna be real.
He does.
He's awesome. He's
like that hair. I'm so curious as to how long that takes.
He wiretapped a coffee.
Yes, he's the coolest. He's the coolest of everybody.
How do you even do that?
In Guilty Gear Strive story mode, he puts a little magic spell and like gives a coffee to Happy Chaos as he manages to negotiate. Like he's taken hostage by Happy Chaos. We'll talk about this more whenever I do my Strive story mode recap video. But he's like in a hostage situation being held by Happy Chaos, and who's basically like the Joker. And he convinces him to let all of his hostages go, and then wiretaps a coffee so he can keep tabs on him. He's so cool.
Wow.
But the way he convinces him to let them go is just like, you won't do it.
No
You
balls.
won't do it. You won't let them go.
It was like, I don't remember exactly how he did it, but it's not that far off.
It's the best part of the whole story mode.
But yeah, so yeah. The next character is obviously very likely to be playable in the next game.
Oh.
No, not even gonna try.
Yeah, what's up?
That is a pillow with a sensor bar. That is a pillow with a sensor bar and a tuft of hair with a blanket.
I think you mean that's our boy Chimaki?
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant.
Sure.
So Chimaki is said by Daisuke to be the mascot of the Guilty Gear franchise.
Oh, I'm sorry?
It's unclear why he keeps saying this, but he keeps saying it.
It's obviously a fan favorite.
Yeah, he was... So, fun fact, Daryl has never been playable in a video game. Chimaki has.
I hate...
He was playable in a game on the DS, like, online store, or the DSi online store, called, like, Pro Jumper Guilty Gear Tangent, and it's a 2D platformer.
That's so cool.
And that's our boy Chimaki.
I love Chimaki.
We all love Chimaki.
No.
I like his little hair.
I do. I like his little blanket.
Tyler, why don't you like Chimaki?
He has a sensor bar.
What's the blanket for?
For his enemies.
His grab is he just suffocates him with the blanket.
Yeah. Like it's like how Faust like puts the bag over his head. He just like puts the blanket over them. Makes them disappear like a magic show. I think he was actually like a lobby avatar in Xrd, but don't quote me on that. Alright. Next up is these three fellows. These are one character.
That's one character.
Yeah. I would get a higher resolution image of this, but people don't like this game, so like...
It doesn't have a higher resolution image.
No one cares.
Giga Chad back there with the weird hair. I
should have double checked which ones each of these are. This character is just called Zocco Dan. And they're named Zocco A, B, and C respectively.
Oh.
The whole gimmick
I'm
is
still
that...
trying to figure out what I'm looking for. Just for the record.
So this is, I think, A, and then B, and then C, I think?
B is my favorite.
That's fair. So the gimmick is that, like, some of them just don't have, like, normal options. Like, like one of them can't walk but can block, and the other one can walk, or like can't block but can walk or whatever.
Yeah.
But then weirdly, like the girl can just do everything. So they're just like a terrible character.
Yeah, that sounds horrible. That sounds like
And you're
the
supposed to like
worst thing
switch
ever.
between them on the fly, but like I don't know what the plan was for Zocco Dan. It's such a strange character.
100%.
They're all JoJo posing.
Mm-hmm.
You know 100% that would be the character I played in that game, right?
Yeah, I'm sure. This is from Guilty Gear Ikusa or Isuka, I think. I wrote down
Isekai?
Ikusa, but I think it's Isuka. No, Tyler, no. Trapped in Another World is a Guilty Gear? Anyway.
No.
But yeah. So this was a 4-player party game fighting game.
Yeah?
And so you may be thinking, wait, how do you like block if you can't hold back? 'Cause there's four players. You had to do like you know how in fighting games you just are always looking at the person that you're fighting?
Yeah.
You had to press a button to turn around.
Oh wow, that's the worst.
Yeah, people didn't like Isuka for that, but it had a lot of really
can't
fun
blame them.
characters, including this friendly guy.
Oh wow.
Wait, no, I thought I knew. Wait, is that who I think? It is who I think it is.
Is it?
I'll let Darkus go first.
Oh, okay, sure.
I mean,
My favorite. I really do like going like trying to guess these people because I don't know who any of them are.
I don't want to like tell you. Ruin it.
Is this Red Riding Hood if the whole forest was just an apocalypse hellscape first?
Sure thing, I guess. Tyler, who is this?
It's RoboKai.
It's not RoboKai.
You were
What?
so confident.
This is
You were so
RoboKai
confident.
Mark II.
Oh, come on. It's just RoboKai with extra letters.
So the gimmick of this guy is that like I think you could like make your own like moveset for him. Because like you were like building him in Isuka. So he was like the Mii fighters from like Smash.
It's still RoboKai. I don't. It looks like
it's red
It's just
RoboKai. It's
red,
straight up
right.
just palette swapped red RoboKai.
Right. That's what I thought.
Yeah. No, that one was to throw you off. But if that threw you off, I don't know about this guy.
Okay.
Did I not write his? Oh wait, I did write his name down. It's not reordered properly. Yeah, who's this guy?
Okay.
Uh,
It's not Kai.
it looks
not-
so much. It reminds me so much of Kai.
It
Oh,
looks
I
like
wonder
Kai, but
why.
It's not Kai. It's not Kai's kid.
It's
He,
not
he
Sin.
uses a stick. Yeah, it's not Sin. He uses a stick.
Are they related to Kai?
So not much lore is known on this guy. I'll let you know. This is kakusuwekai.
I'm sorry.
It's unclear. So there's kakusuwekai and then there's kakusue soul, and like soul
Left
is like
you?
yellow or orange or something. These were like arcade
small.
mode final bosses in Ikusa, I think. So the only reason that I find this interesting is when I was trying to like research some like Guilty Gear Strive stuff before the game came out. One of the links on the wiki linked to this guy when I tried to like research one of the characters, which made me so confused because I was like, this cannot be a real character that's canon. He's not, I think. But like,
I mean, then where did this art come from?
well, so not every game is like. So the games that didn't do well aren't canon. There's been a lot more Guilty Gear games than you know.
Really?
Yeah, this one's also from Isuka. So like,
Not very
Isuka is
popular.
not canon. The events of that game are not canon.
Okay.
So as for a character, so like this guy's never coming back, right? Like,
Yeah.
if he comes back, I'm gonna be so upset. As for a character who might come back,
Who is this?
It's another Valentine, I'm sure.
it's actually not.
Then I
Who is
don't know.
this, Darkus?
Now, I'm gonna go off on a limb and say that they definitely help Faust. Like,
So I believe she shares similar moves to Faust, but I don't know if they're
Yeah,
like
like the-
actually story related.
the
Nurse
syringe,
Faust.
like, Green's Faust.
Yeah. This is Fanny from Guilty Gear Petite 1 and 2, because there was 2 of those games, for the Wonder Swan, everyone's favorite console.
Petite?
Oh, I forgot to mention, Ithaca was a PS2 game.
Oh, wow.
But, yeah. This is Fanny for the Wonder Swan.
So, what the fuck is the Wonder Swan?
It's, if I remember correctly, it was like this really garbage, not good selling portable console.
Yeah?
So this was like competing with like the Game Boy, right? So you know how like Sega had like the Game Gear or whatever? It's like a knockoff of like a knockoff.
Oh my god.
And there was a Guilty Gear game for it called Guilty Gear Petite 1 and 2.
Knockoffs or knockoffs or some of my favorite
all of the
things
characters have like really chibi art styles to like make more
I'm
sense of like a
noticing that.
portable screen.
Yeah.
But so the reason I said this character might come back is back when Xrd was still getting content, Arxis did a poll on Twitter that was like, who do you want back for DLC? And Fanny was one of the options.
Really?
She didn't win, obviously. But
Yeah,
that means that
that's
they
fair.
remember this character, which is fascinating.
Yeah, with all
That
the
means that
characters
she
that
has
are in the
something to do with
game.
the story.
But she never came back, and this was like an Xrd, so like...
I mean, with all the characters in the game, if they manage to remember a character, that can only mean that they are really considering, like, putting that character somewhere important.
Like, I guess. I just find this character really interesting. I don't
Yeah, no,
remember
I do
who's
really
up
like the
next, because I
character.
reordered some stuff. Okay, yep, this is who's next.
You know what would be awesome? Just real quick on
Yeah, what's up?
back onto the last character. If she's like actually Faust's like nurse helper because he's gonna be in the new story mode.
Yeah, it would be really cool if we got a reference to her in the new game. I'd be very happy. Like,
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
dude, like, they brought
would
Happy
appreciate a
Chaos
reference.
back for Strive, and he was mentioned once in like offhandedly in an
Passing.
arcade mode. All right, next character. Who's this friendly fellow?
It looks
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
like Clip.
Okay, never mind. That's not where I thought you were going with this.
It also looks.
I like his infinity
like-
burger bag.
I do. Oh wait, is that a reference to? I'm not. We won't.
Darkus, do you have any input for this guy?
He reminds me a lot of Cold Dick Lewis.
So, a lot of people were reminded of this guy. This guy's from Xrd, right? So when Gold Lewis was announced, people were like, yo, is that the Burger Sheriff from Xrd? And Dice, so he was in like a background, right? And people just called him the Burger Sheriff, and he reaches into his infinite bag of burgers and just passively eats them while you fight. Daisuke was like, alright guys, stop. It's not Burger Sheriff. It's Burger Sheriff's brother. This is Gold Lewis's brother. Canonically.
Oh, no wonder he reminded. Okay, that's sick.
Canonically, yes, they are related, which is very funny. Because, like, I don't think that they were supposed to be, but Daisuke was like, you know what, it's funny, and so he rolled with it.
Yeah, no, I really do like the design though. Just a sheriff eating a bag of infinite burgers.
The
That's
beard
so
and the
cool.
mustache remind me of Clip.
I get it. I see that.
That's what I strive to be one day.
And I
No
knew it
pun
wasn't
intended.
Gold Lewis Dickinson because obviously.
Well, I knew it wasn't.
Yeah.
But I am.
I
glad
wouldn't
they're
put
related.
a character who's in Strive this late in the PowerPoint. But I think this is the last like normal character for the PowerPoint.
I'm sorry.
Those were all normal. That's the last normal character.
So
This is normal?
Gold Lewis, not Gold Lewis, was the last normal character. Who's this friendly fellow?
I don't like using the term friendly fellow in reference to this thing. This is not a fellow, this is a thing.
Yeah. And what's their name?
I
So, you know how we had
No,
Justice
not
before, right?
no.
This is Judgment.
No. Oh, come on.
Judgment.
This is from Guilty Gear Judgment, which is a side-scrolling beat-em-up game for the PSP. So Judgment.
Looks cool though.
His like lore, as far as I'm aware, is that he was like a science man, and then like tricked the main character, cause like you can pick which character you play as, to like killing Satan and then stole his power or something. But then Satan was like, nah, I'm chill with being dead, so now you're dead too, I think.
That's metal as
People
fuck.
don't, like... no one catalogs these characters, because, like, why would you? Like,
Yeah,
it's... no one played these games, so, like, I look up, like, the characters that they're talking about in reference to, and it's like a link that's like, I forget what the King of the Underworld or whatever his name in this game is, but like I click on that link and it's like, blah 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 is a boss in Guilty Gear Judgment. It's level 4, and that's all the information I get, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
great.
there's no lore or anything.
So like, I forget what the scientist's name is, but like, if he shows up in Strive, I'm gonna be furious.
I think he's really cool.
Realistically, if any of these characters show up in Strive, I'm gonna be so angry.
I don't know. I definitely would like to see this character.
Because like, the thing is, like, at that point, they're just doing it to mess with us, right? Like.
Oh yeah, no, they're just like reaching in a hat full of random names. And they're just like, oh yeah, someone
Let's
go
bring
figure
back
out
Judgment.
what this character is.
Yeah, people care about Judgment.
Yeah, we see comments all the time, all 7 of them.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. There's
So I
layers
heard
to
you
this guy.
I heard you say that was the last normal character, and I was like, what? That guy's not normal. If you put both of them side by side, I could 100% tell you
I was
that
talking
see
about
what
Burger
you mean.
Sheriff being the last normal guy, and this one's starting to be where it goes off the rails. But,
Oh yeah, no. Even then, he's
yeah,
more
no,
normal
this is
than
definitely a
whatever
lead.
the fuck.
This is definitely
This
a lead.
is.
So is that like a lion head?
So
And-
this is, as far as I'm aware, a dog piloting a dead gear being piloted himself by a wizard. This character is playable.
No.
Okay, so you guys know that Faust is my favorite character, right?
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Is your new favorite Leo Paladin?
Yes,
Leo
that's
Paladin?
one of the best characters I've ever seen.
So
Like, what even is going on?
So I know this video is meant to be about like obscure Guilty Gear characters. So while this guy is like the weirdest, I don't think he's the most obscure because people know about this guy.
Well,
Like,
yeah, I mean,
'cause, like,
he
look at
definitely
him.
Sticks out.
so this
Not
guy's
one of those
also
things you
from
forget.
Guilty Gear Isuka, and yeah,
Oh my god, that's horrific.
I think you mean excellent character design.
I must have misspoke. This is the best thing I've ever seen.
I hate looking at this actually.
I like his tribal tattoos.
Yeah, I mean like he's got to stand out in the crowd, right?
Yeah, of course. I don't know how anyone would see him walking through a crowd of people if he didn't have the tribal tattoos. And the weird trash bag shoes.
All right. So the last character is a little bit less visually bizarre. Still like quite out there, but
Yeah.
I decided to end on them because of where they're from.
Ugh. This is like, okay, is this playable character?
No,
or
this
is
is a
this
boss.
like, okay, that makes more sense.
I like how he's like
That is
cracking his knuckles, like he's gonna punch you.
I like to think he's doing like Naruto jutsus. That's what he's doing. He's just a complete weeb.
What am I even looking at? Like,
Looking-
what the hell?
You're looking at Gig.
Gig.
Chad?
Yes,
So-
this is Giga Chad.
Gig is from
This is the ideal male.
Gig is from the DS game Guilty Gear Dust Strikers, which is like a platform fighter,
Like Smash?
but like bad though.
Oh, okay.
Like the
My
top
favorite
and
kind.
bottom screen.
It
would
looks
both
like
be
it should be a boss from Metroid at the top, and then a boss from, I don't
Final
know,
Fantasy at the
Kingdom
bottom.
Hearts. Yeah, Final Fantasy at the bottom.
So when I
Like,
looked
what
at this
is
the
that?
first time, it reminded me a lot of Dizzy. Cause you know how like Dizzy has like the
Yeah.
angel wing and then like the like death wing.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
There is no information about Gig.
What a weird looking shrimp.
I don't know exactly how I found Gig the first time, but like,
I want to fight that.
what am I
monster.
looking at?
I couldn't tell you. This is terrible. Why did you show this to me?
Guilty
Gonna
Gear
have
has the
nightmares.
best characters.
No, I'm not gonna have nightmares even. I just it makes me uncomfy.
I really like the character design though. I can appreciate a good monster.
Yeah. Any closing thoughts about Guilty Gear's character designs now? Now that you've seen the next important characters. Better question: who do you think will come back for Strive? 'Cause that's what this was all about at the end of the day. To be sure that I don't get caught out like last time.
In all honesty, I think it's gonna be I forgot her name already. The nurse,
Fanny?
that one. Yeah, I think it'll be Fanny.
I really feel like Burger Sheriff is gonna come back.
He actually might, but
I'm
What
looking.
game
but
is he
who
from?
do I
He
want
looks
to come
so
back?
new.
he's from Xrd.
Xrd looked this good.
Yeah, it was very like stylized. This was like PS3, I guess.
This
Right.
is
Yeah.
this is who I logically think is gonna come back. Who do I want to come back? I think we know who I want to come back.
I think,
Perfect.
in my opinion, I think Fanny is the most likely to come back. But if I had to choose one, man, I'll go with Judgment because he looks sick.
Judgment is
Yeah,
badass.
He's so cool.
Who I want to come back? It's gotta be Leopoldin. Like, he's so cool.
Yeah, no, that's very true.
So, Guilty Gear's character designs.
I don't know what kind of crack they're doing.
But
Like
I want some. Like holy. holy-
I'm trying to see the shit that they see on a normal Tuesday afternoon when
This
they're
is this
working
all
on
this
the
all
game.
comes right out of Daisuke's mind's eye, you know.
What a cool
What kind
guy,
of
by the way.
guys?
Like I've seen pictures of him, like with his like long hair
Yeah.
and his guitar, and oh my god, what a
Yeah.
man!
Dude, Daisuke is who we all strive to be. We all Guilty Gear
Yeah.
strive to be Daisuke.
I was gonna say that. Damn it.
So I think we should all say thanks to Daisuke and
Thank you.
Wait, just wait for
What's
him
up?
to be a playable
Oh.
character in the game.
who, Gig
Just
or
wait.
Daisuke?
Daisuke.
I hope Daisuke makes himself a playable character. Isn't there a character that's like?
I mean,
Slightly based
Soul is
off
like a
of him?
self-insert.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, I want to.
But like Daisuke himself is like a final
Daisuke.
boss.
Yes. Yes.
But thank you, Daisuke, for all that you've done for us. And,
Thank you, Mr. Daisuke.
God.
Thanks, Daisuke.
Oh.
I really appreciate Gig.